Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here. I see no one's in here yet. But welcome to my live sale, Christmas in July. I knew I forgot something. Let me get my microphone plugged in. Hello everyone. Because I have the air conditioner running. There we go. Alright. Alright, well, welcome to my living room in the shop. Make sure to pop in and say hi. Oh good, it's working. I have my laptop open too. Alright, so I'll wait for someone to chat and I'll show you around everything. I'm just going to wheel you on my desk. If you watched any of my prepping videos, I kind of have a desk where I set the tripod on so I can navigate through and show you all the items for sale. Of course, if there's something you see, everything's priced. It's a set price. If you're interested, just let me know. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. I know I gotta put my readers on, make sure I spelled that right. Yeah. All right. And can I pin that comment? So I'm gonna move my book. Hi, Karen. Sorry, I'm just moving you. So now you got a view of my water bottle. Uh, I know. I hope more people show too. We'll see. I told my sister, I said it's either going to be a dud or it's going to be a stud, but we'll see what happens in the end. But I'll just walk you around though and show you since everything's like set up. And kind of show you. Now I'm thinking it might be better to lift the tripod up and voice check. Everything sounds okay. Can you hear me? Okay. All right, so I'll just walk you around, and I do have some pet pajamas, new, different sizes, $3 each. Oh, good, you can hear me. Okay, good. And I have some vintage milk caps. They are a package of 10 for $1.50 or 4 packs for $5. I figure this is better than like showing my face the whole time. I always like to look at things, so I figure it's like you're walking around an antique store, kind of looking at things yourself. There are different kinds. There's the green and orange. I call that the red, white, and blue, but it's more red and blue. And then we got the chocolate milk. What's funny about these, they're actually like TB tested. And then the red and white Hatfield. They're all Hatfield, except for just the chocolate milk one says Danzian chocolate milk. And then some Bisque Angels. They're not marked. I think they might be Christmas Around the World, but I'm not 100% sure. But they're $10. Oh, hey, Bumble, how are you doing? And then the shakers, Mickey and Minnie. There's some wear on the lids, but the shakers are in good shape. Let me back you up and say hi on my computer, because I can't do it on this phone. How's everybody's day going? Hopefully well. It's Friday. Lunchtime here on the East Coast. So let me back up and move the water bottle. Thing's huge. And there's my desk, and then I have the computer up. Oh, I forgot to take my chair out. That's the chair I've been sitting on. It has a big old slit down the middle of it. So one of these times when someone sits on it with shorts, they're going to get a surprise. I'll just say that. Hasn't happened to me yet, but it's just a matter of time. I'll sit you down here real quick. All right, and I do have the air running. Old house. There is no central air. It's not too bad outside though, but it's supposed to get in the 90s today. Oh, it is hot, 100 degrees. It sprinkled this morning on my way in, but they're it's like partly cloudy now. But yeah, Bumble. Mine aren't much more. I have mine priced at $6. See my old milk caps? I like those. I really like old milk caps. They're fun for, I'm a big junk journaler, so they're fun for that. And then here's my suitcase. I had moved it so I could get it all in a video. But I never found my new suitcases, but I did find this one up in the attic. I don't know where I got it, but look, there's actually keys. The keys are still there with the suitcase. Okay. So just to go through things in here, I kind of did stuff, but I can move stuff around. But a lot of these are $1, a lot of the Santas. And the roping is $3. And that one is $2. The Scotch cellophane tin, it holds 12 rolls. Now, of course, it's empty, and I did pop the lid. That is the shape of the lid, and that's the shape of the tin. There's the bottom. That's cool. You usually just see like the single rolls. But it does come on and off. I just didn't want to push it down and then try to pick it back up one-handed. But that is 20. Again, a lot of these are $1. This one, I tried to put any condition issues, like that one has some glue that's dried on the back. But he reminds me of what are these, Minecraft, right? Aren't these like all squares or something? Oh, that's good. I'm glad you like your coffee maker. You got that for a steal. And then $1. Most of these are. And then my jingle bells. I got those priced at $2. Oh, you know what? Bumble, I still have you set as a moderator, so if anybody comes on there, which I doubt it, uh, you can karate chop them. Some tie-ons, $2. Back in the day, Ames. This Santee is ceramic. I should have wrote what it said on the bottom. I know, I really do. I mean, this is just a little sample of what I have. I was kind of hoping to set up more with the furniture and things like that, but time always gets the best of you. But this one says 1922. I think it says like something reproduction. Like made in, well, I think it says made in Korea. I have my reading glasses next to me. This holds golf balls, and I had that priced at $1. It's being held shut by a piece of twine because once you take the twine off, it pops open to put your golf balls in. It's plastic. That one's $1, Santa ornament. He is newer, made in China, but it's like I don't know, like a wood product. And then this Santa head is the styrofoam with the plastic covering, and he's priced at $15. And there is a tab, so I guess because there's a tab up there means he's a little bit newer. And then they put the velvet ribbon on it. Well, it came like that. I mean, that's how I got it. But I like it. It's cute. Color's good on it. There's a little bit of glitter. Good looking guy. His nose is not worn off. It's actually kind of like colored that way. And then I have some vintage or miscellaneous floral. $4. This I did in a red and white theme. Has some sparklies in there. Yeah, he does look in good shape. He is in good shape. I mean, he's not even like too bad on the back. I mean, there's some remnants of tape. And there's a method you can take tape and make it look old using, I think it's alcohol ink. I mean, I would guess he's probably, 60, so he's doing pretty good. I wonder if I can look at comments. And showed you that. See, now that I'm taking everything out, I'll never get it back the way it was. This one has some golds in it. Oh, let me read on my computer. How does one bid or purchase? Hi, Margot. It's a set price. I already have it priced. It's just a set price, first come, first serve. I put my email in the chat. I know there's a way you can pin that because I'm live on YouTube, not on StreamYard. So you just email me when you're done. I keep track of it too. I'll write everything down, but everything's already priced. Believe me, I have a lot more stuff as I get more comfortable back in my skin again about doing live sales and being live on camera. There'll be a lot. I mean, like, it's July. I just wanted to get something out I wanted to do Christmas in July and So, hi Kim, how are you doing? So again, everything's priced. It's a set price. Like the gold, it's a the floral is $4 the bag. I have the gold and the white, and then I have the red and white on that one. Yeah, I didn't want to be in, you know how a lot of people sit in front of the camera and show things, and I'm like, I like to look at stuff. So I'd rather look at stuff over and over again than look at someone's face. I know that sounds awful, but eh, I'm just going to keep going around in a circle. So that, like this ornament's a Santa belly or jingle belly. So he does jingle. And then I have some older jingle bells made in the USA. And I have these set, I think at 5 is what I did, the jingle bells. I have different jingle bells. Yeah. That one's 5. This one has 2. And it's set at $2. Let me, hold on now. I'm going to try to pin that. Let me go back up on my computer. So can I do that? Oh, good. Okay. All right. So I pinned my email, Monica. So it should be at the top. I'm learning. I'm like, it's so hard to get back into the swing of things, and things have changed. I had to watch 2 videos on learn how to set up schedule a live sale. And so we'll just keep moving on. By the way, I'll just give you a quick pan in case you're wondering, like, let me move this chair. Oh, thank you, Bumble. I was saying earlier that this is, well, I got it at auction, but it was for Chloe. But there's a big split down the middle, and it's gotten worse. And I was sitting here pricing stuff, and one of these days, someone's going to have a pair of shorts on, and they're going to get a pinch. So we'll move it over there. So I'm in the old house. This house is 150 years old this year. So there's the fireplace. I'll give you a quick, and then we'll get back to the sale. But it actually has Maryland written on the bricks. And this flue is capped. All the chimneys are capped in this house. But you can go downstairs to open it up, and you can't even get it open anymore. But that's what this fireplace looks like. Each room had a fireplace, but they took a lot of them out and then just put drywall up, unfortunately. So there's only like 3 fireplaces in here now. 3 and a faux. All right, so back to my suitcase. I think I got through everything except for the plushie Santas, $4 for the set of 2. And then this Santa Claus. I'll get him out to show you a closer view. But he's 19 inches and he's $40. So I did clean him up a little bit. But you can see the top, if you're looking at condition issues. It's a stiff, like, I don't know if that's the glue or if they tried to put like starch on it. But he's in pretty decent shape. I like his face. Let me swing you around to the back. There's what the tag says on the back. There's his issues. A dingy, we'll call him dingy, but he has his belt. And I like him though. He's not too plump. And I'll circle back around and show him again, but he is a little dingy over here. I did fluff him up. You can see his eyebrows. But I'm not having like any shedding. I mean, just very, very little. I'd have to pull at his tufts. So can I show the tag again? Yes. We'll set it like that. He is 19 inches from top to bottom. And, oh, the tag on the back, sorry, this tag, right there. Actually, I'll set it down so I have two hands. And get him into focus. So it says, all new polystyrene and cellulose. Something, I don't know if that's New York, like a number signed. I'm assuming Massachusetts T9, Pennsylvania 77, Ohio 00356. And there is absolutely nothing on the other side. But it's sewn in like that, so you can't see the whole tag. There. And then here's his belt. It does move. I think you can actually take it off. There's the back of his head, the stitching. I know some people will take that all apart and clean it and put it back together. I am not one of those people. No cracks. Some glue there, but I think that came with the doll. And we'll put him back and move on. So over here, this where I have. No, you did not. If you're interested, yeah, thank you. Thanks, Bumble. Yep, yeah, you don't need a PayPal account. I just invoice you. So it's all like, you got the buyer protection and all that, that comes with PayPal. So this package accessory is for two Jingle Bells, and then this one has 3 Jingle Bells, and it is 3. But they have the same price tags, drug fair, and they're made in Taiwan. And then this tree topper, which you see works, it's $3. There's the front side and the back side. Everything works, nothing's broken. I like the jewel colors. It would go great with, well, you could put it on a white tree, but I like multi-trees, multicolored. And then this is $3. It is a crocheted candy cane with some bells and greenery. And then this chandelier is $15. I think they added the bow. It can come right off. These are C7 bulbs in the orange. But let me reach in here because the side flap is missing. But this was like new when I pulled it out of the box, just about. There's the box that the bulbs come in, and it says made in Japan. There's the tag, and then here's the box. At GB's for $1.37 back in the day. There's the side. Decorating hints. I don't even think they include decorating hints anymore. You're on your own. And then, like I said, the other side is missing the flap. And I looked in there, and it's not in there. I don't remember. I remember hearing about GB's. I think I remember commercials about it, but I don't know if I ever stepped foot in one. Yeah, I know. It's like the stuff they made back then. Now, we do get into a little bit newer stuff here. They're just grab bags or mystery bags. I call them writer's grab bag without telling you what's in it. Let's just say it's things as a like has a like stuff to write with and stuff to write on, and that so I don't ruin the mystery, but they're in these really cute ice cream bags. I thought it'd be appropriate for summer for $3.50, and I have a bunch of those. All right, let me move you around. I'm put my back to the air, so hopefully it's not too loud. All right, so over here, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, well, I grew up in Bedford, and it's a small town, and the only thing we had was Murphy's Mart, and then Murphy's Mart turned into Ames, and then they all closed down, and now Murphy's is a Founders Crossing, and which I have a lot of videos on that, and then Ames is now Hokey G's, which you still go there, you can get the cart and push your stuff around, and then we have a Walmart now. So that's how advanced we become. After being gone all these years, it feels weird to be back. More ornaments and figurines. I have this little angel figurine, $4. There's a rough spot on the back. If you want it, I can take her out and show you. It's just like a ceramic rough spot. And then these are Eddie Walker ornaments. So they do look like that wood. They're like a faux, I think they're a resin. Sometimes I know they make them out of pecan shells, but they're made to look like wood. So he's $2, and then I have another Eddie Walker, and this one has his tag, original tag, and he's $2. And there is, it does say Eddie written on the back there. I have a Starfish Santa for $2. A rattan jingle Santa head for $2. And then in the package, flocked deer, and I do have 3 on that one. And again, it's made in China, Christmas decoration, but never been out of the package. And then for you, well, I'll go up here. This is a trimline felt applique press-on in a jiffy. I have it priced at $2, originally 49 cents. And that's what it says. Merry Christmas. It is felt. And then ideas, what you can do with it. Again, all those ideas. And then this is a set of 8 for $5. Large glitter snowflakes. Again, they are a little bit newer, made in China. And they are glittered for those who do not like glitter. But they are ornaments. They have a string attached at the bottom. Yeah, I like new old stock. It's never been touched by anybody else. It's inside the package. And it's been sitting like that for decades. So I would guess this is probably what, 80s, early 90s. And they are all like that. There's a set of 8. They're all in the package. So on my other channel, I have a crafting channel, Catnpaws. That's where I started at. I just got my thing saying happy 10-year anniversary. And I do like candles, crafting, things like that over there. If I go to Home Goods, sometimes I'll put that on there. And I made a blind date with the little golden book junk journal. So I pulled the one that is where the elves work at, and because I think Monica's going to get that. Frosty had a bad accident, so it's not here with us right now. And so this one is the eve before the big day. It's your hint to tell you what book it is. And then I included just goodies. Yeah, Monica, I got it. I got it this morning when I got here. And, oh, there's the tag and the price, $40. So, I guess, well, I should have grabbed Frosty because I could show you what the inside looks like. The outside had an accident. And then I did make, this is like a bookmark or a dangle. You hang it on the outside. And it's just a bunch of little charms and stuff. That's chipboard. And it's just cute. It's really cute. It felt good to get back in the craft room and get back into doing things again. Because it's been a hot minute. But there's like more goodies in there. And tickets and stuff. So this is Blind Date with the Junk Journal edition, little golden book. And then you can see I wrapped it in paper so you don't know the name of the book. I guess these are very popular right now. Just doing like a regular book and wrapping it and then like add a tea bag, add a bookmark, etc., etc. Let me check my computer, make sure I didn't miss any comments. Okay. Alright, I don't think I missed anything. So this is a mix of new and old. These are very new. They are $1.50 for a pack. We have the glittered Santas or the red flocked. Again, they're very, very new. Great for crafting if you're a crafter. And then I have some beads. I think they're the same price. Yeah, $2 for the gold. Here's the tag. 18 feet. And distributed by Joann Stores, 2014. And then here's the red, again $2, and this one is 9 feet, but you can see the size difference. The red's much bigger than the gold, but it is shorter. And the same thing. Joann's 2014. See, that's the whole problem with not like being behind the camera. So let me get them back in there. Tried to set it up all nice and pretty. And then sticking with the gold, these are candle rings. And I priced them at $5. Now the box they're in is a readings box. Has the clear cover, but it's just an old card box. Not really old. And then here's the candle rings. It's the gilded walnuts. Cherubs. And same thing. So do set of two. I mean, they're set. And then the very new shelf sitter sign. It is $3. And let me move you over here so I can show you what it says all the way. There's the back. It is, I think this one is, I don't know, Young's Incorporated. I just wanted to be able to offer something for every budget, and you know, I was just putting stuff out there. So I know it's newer, but it says holiday to-do list, be present, wrap each other in hugs, make peace, send love. Gold, white. And then going back to the display, I have some vintage silver tinsel. It is $7 and 12 feet long. In the box, it is a smaller type of tinsel. It says flame proof, Sears Roebuck and Company, made in Italy. Again, they give the ideas again. In there, I don't know what the 33 means. I don't think it was the original price, probably just the stamp, the company. But it's the matte. You know, it doesn't have the shine. Now this one's from Hills. Now I do remember going to Hills. There was one in Altoona back when I was growing up, and this one again is $7. It's new in the box, and that tinsel, without pulling it out, it is. Let me get you in the light. It is a smaller. It's a smaller garland, small tree garland by National. And there's the back, the box, the top. It's not bad shape, but I would just have to pop, yeah. But that is what the top looks like. And then last here, yeah, I remember Hills. I don't know what happened to that one. I think they became a Kmart, that building. If I remember where it's at. Like it was on Plank Road in Altoona, which is about 40 minutes from here. And then my last thing is the red ceramic pitcher for $11. And let me get this hand. And the picks are included. I mean, they come right out. But that's what the bottom looks like. We'll take them out. We can plop them right back in. So that pick, I think, is like from Michael's. And the other one, I had them. I was going through putting that floral in the bag, and I just stuck them in there because I thought that looks cute with the red. But I want to give you the close-up of the red picture. That is the inside. I cleaned it like 3 times. And, but there is like, I don't know, they maybe left something. Well, I don't know. You know how pictures get. I would say they probably have floral or flowers in it, not milk. Would be my guess. And again, that is 11 with the picks. All right, let me back it up. And I just want to check my comments. All right. So over here, I have a Ray Dunn perpetual calendar for $20. Again, newer. Hopefully you can see that bottom. It is a wood holder, and then you take these out and you rotate them, and then there is, well, let me do this. There's the things you flip. Oh, good. So, Mark's here. Last time I had a live sale, and we're talking, this has been a long time ago. He could, it messed with him because he could hear what I was talking, and then he could hear me on the computer because there's like a small lag. But this time he's at the house. And I'm at the shop. So this is a candy container. I have it priced at $3. There's the back. He is like a, not quite Gumby, but he will bend. You can manipulate him. And then up here, these, we'll call them like, they're photo holders, gift card holders, postcard holders. I made them. I show a video where I'm testing the glue out on these. It was hot that day, and they sat in the car, and then I came in and I like made sure nothing was going to fall apart. It is a high heat glue, but again, all new materials except for the 2 from tag, and some of the tinsel is a little bit older, but not like vintage, just probably 10 years or so. But little ornament, beads, whatever I had, whatever I was working with. That one has the nutcracker, mushroom, snowman head, mushrooms, more at the pink bottle brush. And this one is a Santa Claus, a green bottle brush. And again, those are priced at $6. And if you see something you want and you want to claim it, just let me know. I'll write it down, and then you can just send me an email at the end of the sale, and I'll invoice you via PayPal. You do not have to have a PayPal account to be invoiced. It's just, I like to use PayPal because it gives you that extra buyer protection. There is no identification sticker on this strawberry. However, it matches everything to identify a Viking strawberry. It's glass, it's dimpled, it's 4 inches tall, it's in great shape, it's priced at $20. Again, there's no sticker, but all the research I did points to Viking. However, I did question my judgment, so hence the question mark. And there's no chips. And it's heavy. I should have weighed it, but I'd have to go upstairs and get the scale. It's good many ounces. And then over here, a vintage strawberry honeycomb, Amscan or Amscan, however you want to say it, made by Danish Amscan for Amscan and Harrison, made in Denmark. And then there's the back, that's the actual strawberry. I have it priced at $6. Again, it's never been out of the package. There is a hole there where they, had it up on a hook. I tried to thread the string through it and I could not get it in there, so it's just taped on there in the back. So that's a honeycomb strawberry. And these angels are Homco 5504. There's supposed to be a set of 3, however, I only have the set of 2. And I have them priced at $7. And then this is local to us, the New Enterprise Bank, New Enterprise PA. And I think, I can't remember if I got this. I tried to think back, where did I get this? And I can't recall. But let me show you because it's really neat. First off, it's $10. And this is not, this is the original packaging. However, it's just in a cello bag. It comes with your disposable ashtrays, your coasters, your matches, and there are matches in there, and your napkins for all your holiday entertaining. When a bank would give out ashtrays and matches. But I can also remember growing up and you could smoke in the doctor's office. I could remember people smoking in the grocery store. It was everywhere. Everybody smoked. And then I have this photo holder. It's Summer Santa. It does have the felt on the bottom so it doesn't scratch. He's holding his intertube or life ring, and okay, I got you Margot, right? Let me go back in my comments. I'm sorry, I'll come right back to that. We're going to sit you down a sec so I can look at my comments. So this is what I'm dealing with. I get them flashing up on my computer, my phone, but then I have to go back and look for the comments itself. Again, it's been a few years since I've done this whole live thing, and I was doing StreamYard, but I thought this is so much easier because then I can put a thumbnail up. Like the star tree topper and the little flock deer ornament. Okay. Let me go back up here. All right, Margaret, let me write you down. So, oh, just finishing this up. So $7, it comes with the tags. These are just 3 large, 2 from tags. Check it out though. This is what's really cool about them. I probably shouldn't have pulled that one out. Probably should have pulled the other one. But look, self-stick tags. Huge. They're like 6 inches. And they're definitely vintage. Actually, there's the bag they came in. There's her, and then there's Santa. Look at those colors. Could you imagine Santa Claus coming down your chimney with hot pink and red? Although it works. All right, so we're going to pull that from Margot. Again, that is 10 for the Merry Christmas from the New Enterprise Bank. New Enterprise. For all your holiday needs. Merry Christmas felt item and the bingo card. Oh, sorry, I skipped right over bingo cards. How did I do that? So, here's the Merry Christmas felt item. It is $2. And then I'll show you the back. See, I like those colors too. The pink and the mint. Get that in focus. Press on in a jiffy. Trimline felt applique. Then there's your idea. And there's the instructions. Put it in desired position and press on firmly with medium hot iron for about 8 seconds. All right, and I'll pull that for you, Kim. And then here's the bingo card. Sorry, I skipped right over them. They're $1 a piece. Yeah, the little flock deer for Margot. This one, Margot. That one is $3, and then I'll grab the tree topper. But on the bingo cards, they're $1. They're a set of 3, so you get the red and white, the blue and white, and then I called it, I think, like cardboard color. This one's Milton Bradley. And I don't know who makes these. But again, set of 3 bingo cards. I got 3 packs. So let me pull that for Kim. I actually have, well, I'm working my way there, but let me set that there. I have a little basket over there to put my stuffs in. And then Margaret wanted the tree topper. I gotta unplug it. Oh wait, let me show you this too. By the way, all the stuff comes with it. The burnout and the tag. I mean, it's like new. It is, well, I can't confirm it's new, but it's very new, conditioned. So that's Margot. I'm putting that right there with your other stuff. I'm going to show you over here, and then I'll just keep going back in the loop. We can just look at it all again. My idea was to have you on the desk. I'll take the 3 packs of bingo cards. Got it, Kim. I'll grab them after I show this display. So I priced it, there's 3 strands of garland. And they are, I wrote down the measurement. I think I got my measuring tape. I want to say they're 22 inches. We can do that real quick. The 4 milk glass teacups are $5. That's what they look like. They have the great pattern. The tree I got from, I say True, okay, I was going to say Ace Hardware, but it came from True Value. It was on clearance a couple of years ago, and I just picked it up. It was in the house. And then that's from Michael's. So if you're interested, I mean, they're new, but I'm willing to part with anything. All right, so let me, we'll flip you this way. And I'm going to grab bingo cards for Kim. And then I want to show you. I'm going to show you this garland. So let me put those bingo cards in the package. So Kim, with her Merry Christmas felt, and let me grab my measuring tape. I'm almost certain they're 22 inches. Anyways, that's a set of 3 for $5. I'm not working. Yeah. It will be up later, Monica. Of course, if you guys rewatch the and you'd like to see something you're interested in, of course, just send me an email. And if it's still sitting here, I'll get you an invoice out. All right. That's what is. I don't know. I want to say they're wood beads, like colored, painted wood beads. They sound like it. They feel like it. But they could like be plastic coated. But they are the purple, gold, and it's almost a lavender. But is it lavender or just silver? Yeah. See, they have that. So they're probably plastic coated. Oh, sorry. I keep meaning to like show you. But we're going to measure this real quick. Oh, you know what? I can flip you. There I am. I had to put my reading glasses on. I'm going to measure this real quick. I did it, I wrote it down, and then I totally spaced it, and it's sitting somewhere in a book. I think it's 122 inches. There's already 5 foot. 22 inches. Ay, ay, ay. I didn't know I could flip on iPhone. But you can. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 11, 12, 112. Anybody good here on math? 112 inches? 112 inches. We'll write that down so I don't forget it. Divide by 12. I don't know what it is. I'm curious though. Yeah. That's got to be a purple lavender. Let me continue on, flip you back. And I'll check my comments. You know, Monica, 9.3 feet. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Boo. 9.3. Monica, when I would have to go into the office, I would do the same thing, hide my phone. But we had this one girl I worked with, and she put her phone right out there and watched YouTube for everybody to walk by and see her doing it. And let's just say she got fired. She was working, but they just didn't. They didn't want you watching TV while you're working. All right. So again, the milk cups are 4, 4, 5, and they are the grapes, and then the beads are a set of 3, 4, 5. Some cuteness over here. These are Japan stickers. Japan and Japan. That is just, I think, like when the painter painted it, kind of got sloppy with the paint. And they do come on their own swing. I'm going to have to, hold on, let me grab my desk. I'm going to need both hands. This is the only problem with doing it this way. But I'm going to set you up on my desk. There. So they have the cork bottoms. And these are $11. I'll show you all around. So you can see there, it's like a little sloppy with the paint, but it gives it character, and it very much reminds me of the 50s. And I love salt and pepper shakers. I have a bunch. I've thought about doing, and I've said this before, and I never did do it. I never done it, and never did it. But I have a whole box, and I thought about just like, you know, $1 a set kind of thing. But they're not the fanciest, but they're great if you, I've seen people paint them and use them in assemblage pieces and stuff like that. And then here's the swing. There's the sticker. And again, they're 11. All right, so over here we have the set of 3 of the Japan choir kids. They are a bisque. So he's praying. He's holding a candle. And he's got his book. You know when I can place a shameless plug for my book. Oh yeah, I was going to bring one of Mark's bowls. So Mark has a lathe and he turns bowls. And I forgot to grab them and bring them. See, you know, it's like that first day jitters. It's like the first day back to school. However, I'm almost checked into the geriatric home. So it's like my first day. And there's that one. So these are priced at $30. So the 3 Japan choir kids. Now I'm going to be honest. I looked at eBay for a lot of the prices. And I priced below eBay. Definitely, because, you know, everybody should be able to afford something. So we have Mr. and Mrs. Claus. They're made in Korea. There is some minor paint loss, especially right here on Mrs. Claus's dress. Salt and pepper shakers. There is a piece of paper right there, and does the other one still have it? Yeah. And there's a sticker that says, I think it says handmade in Korea. It says MY. So I don't know if that's the name of the company or. And this one has 2 stickers. And those are $10 for the set. So my apologies. I meant to bring some bowls so I could show you his craftsmanship. And then $3 cookie plate. It's new. There's the Made in China sticker. And it's distributed by somebody. Recommend hand wash. That's what it has, that luster. All right, top shelf. Get back up. $5 for the ceramic angel ornament. Has that gloss finish. No chips, no cracks. This is a Comet's reindeer fuel from the Holly Old Elf Apothecary. For $2, there's no stopper. And it's new. It's supposed to look like cracked mercury glass. And then the sign is new. It's $5. It says, "'Tis the season for all things bright and beautiful." There are some embellishments. And then there is the back. There's still a tab on there where you can hang it. And in case I didn't say, it's made in China, and it's a new sign. New old stock. Well, new stock, huh? Yeah, Margot, that's my husband, Mark. And then I have a KSA Santa Music Box, $3. It does work. And let me get it down so I can show you detail. Again, it's newer. Oh, yep, the deer bookend. And then the deer bookends are priced at $15. They are Relco. They have their sticker and their stamp. Now, I want to show you the condition. And then that's what the bottom of that one looks like, and the bottom of that one. So this is not dirt, it's paint loss. And I'm going to put you in the light so you can see it. And real quick, this rounds out this shelf. That is just a Santa pencil, and I have him priced at $1. There. The Relco deer, Margot. Do you see that though? I mean, he has like gold paint on his antlers. He does have paint loss. I just don't. Okay. Yeah, I just don't know how you don't. I mean, how you just don't lose the paint. They're cute though. Again, those are 15. I'm going to put them right here in my basket. And then I'm just going to start over again for all my new viewers that came in. Thank you so much. Oh, there's the bottom of that one. Sticker and stamp. Okay. I like deer. I have a box of deer somewhere. I just need to find them because I think there's like salt and pepper deer, and there's this deer and that deer, that kind of thing. Dog pajamas or pet pajamas. I guess you could put them on your cat if you really wanted to, but not in my house because they'd kill me. But $3 each. They are new with tags. They have the Jewish symbol up there, but you know, pet pajamas are for any time of year. So I have sizes small and extra small with the joyful, extra small with the penguins, and large with the blue, and then small with the joyful. So small, extra small. If anybody's interested, just let me know. I can show you again. I can take them down and show you. You can see the large I folded up twice. But pet pajamas, $4 or $3. And then I do have these set of 3 angels. They are 10. My Mickey Mouse shakers, there is some wear to the lids. They are $6. But the shaker's in good shape, and so are the Mickey and Minnie. It's not terrible loss, but there's some loss. It's noticeable. All right, and then I have vintage milk caps. They are a pack of 10 for $1.50 or 4 packs for $5. I have 4 different kinds. The green and orange, the blue and red, the chocolate milk, and the red and white. Hat filled. And then this one doesn't have that. But they do say TB tested Tuesday, Sunday, and yeah, this one doesn't say it. White House dairy, pasteurized. Oh, okay, no pasteurized, okay. So, any interest in those, let me know. I'm gonna check my comments, and I'm gonna roll back through this suitcase. $2 for that. I had set it on my desk the whole time. I'm just gonna put it back. I'm gonna check here, make sure I didn't miss anybody. top. I said, Margaret, I got your tree topper, your flock deer, your Velcro deer. Matches. Well, you know, the holiday entertainment. And the flock deer. Alright. And then Kim, we have your appliques and your bingo cards. And then Monica, I have your journal. That's where we're at. I'll go back through and of course look at everything again. So in my suitcase full of goodies, a lot of this in here, the Santas are $1. So I have Gnome Santa. This Santa, however, he does have some dried glue on the back, which makes it dull and dark. But he's $1. Figgy Pudding Santa. Hi Helen, how are you doing today? $1. How is everybody's Friday going? Woo-hoo, party. It's Friday. The roping mini pine garland 18 feet long is $3. And I think that was probably a AC Moore thing because it says Nicole. And I know that was the brand of AC Moore. We have the 12 roll transparent cellophane tin for $20 in the large. That's the condition. The lid does come off. There's what the top of the lid looks like. And there's what's written on it. Inside. It goes the whole way down. I just didn't want to close it all the way because of won't be able to get it back open with one hand. And I'm supposed to be filming my preview. I'm having coffee and shopping with you. Aww. That's sweet, Margot. I'm glad you could join us. I had 2 cups of coffee and I probably only should have had 1 today. I do have the plastic over styrofoam Santa face. And it's $15. Here's what the back looks like. Pretty decent shape. It does have $39 on there. So I don't know if that was like the price, the original price, or what. It took me a hot minute to get back into the swing of things. But I'm getting there. It's slow moving, but just as I get older, I just move even slower. I don't know. I just don't have the energy like I used to, but I'm trying to make this whole content creator thing work. We'll see how it goes. And then I have some bags of floral, $4. That one's the red and white theme. The balls do not have toppers. They don't have the little things they stick in, but I think they're more for crafting. And then there's some gemmy things in there and picks and just stuff. I just do it in a bag. And I have it in the gold. Those balls are in a bag. And again, $4. There's some kind of gold tassel-y thing. I was just grabbing and throwing in a bag because I thought, just stuff it till I can't stuff it. And then it's like a bell thing. And of course, if anybody wants me to take anything out, please let me know. I will do that. He is Bisque, 1922 reproduction, it says on the bottom, made in Korea. He's $1. This is newer. He's $1. Oh, I didn't show this guy. He's $1. And that's what I've seen these before. They're not old, but they're not new either. So probably made in China, but probably what, 90s would be my guess. This holds golf balls. The twine is keeping it held together. If I undid that, it would fall open. But it's just a snowman. You put 3 golf balls in there. I think it actually originally sold with the balls in it, but they're long gone. But it's $1. That'd look kind of cute if you stuffed cotton in it, and but then you got cotton in it, but something like that. I have that Santa. Again, he's newer. He's $1. This Santa, he is $1, and he has a raccoon on his head, a raccoon in his side pocket, and he has a fishing pole that has a line that goes down. He's elaborate, and he's holding his fish. He's that resin material. Yeah. I have this Santa. He is $1. His paper is creased though, his list. And he has that red on his face. Just the as-is issues. And then package accessory, $2. Just says parts for holiday projects. I don't want to open it though. I can't tell if it's plastic, and I think it is. A plastic roping. And let's look at the back. Mini holly leaf garland. Made in China. 2004. Make it Christmas. Hobby Lobby. The Jingle Belly Santa. He is $1. He is Department 56. He has a sticker there. And his tag. And then over here we have Jingle Bells for $5, and they are, well, somebody did write 35 cents on there, but they do, all the bells are, well, yeah. The day thread, let's look here real quick. That one looks a little smaller than the rest. But the back looks like it was never messed with. And then I do have this Santa. He's $1. And everybody's on Santa's list. Even Gretchen's, and I can never find Gretchen. Set of 2 plush snowmen, $4. And then I do have this plastic face Santa Claus. I cleaned him up. He is still a little dingy. I know some people will take the stitching apart and clean the back, and to clean it and restuff it, and I am not one of those people to do that. And there's the tag. It says all new polystyrene and cellulose, and I think it says New York with some numbers, Massachusetts T9, Pennsylvania 77, and Ohio 00356. But his stitching is good. His face is good. There's his top. And he is a cutie. He is cute, and he is 19 inches and $40. So that's the suitcase, and then over here, that is already spoken for. Jingle Bells, we have the 2-bell set for $2, and then the 3-bell set for $3. Made in Taiwan. We got some IKEA furniture, and Mark's been putting it together. I actually got a candle cabinet, and he has to put that together yet. Hello, Picasso Cat. How are you doing today? So, I don't know. Putting together IKEA furniture kind of puts you back on the nice list, if you ask me, because I couldn't do it. The candy cane is $3. That doesn't belong on there. It just came off the basket. But it has some greenery and bells. And then this chandelier is by Crescent. The side piece is missing. However, this box is like in, really good shape for hanging out for decades. But it talks about it. Made in the USA, complete with lamps. I took it out. I plugged it in. There's not a scratch on it, I think they added the bow. And here's the box for the bulbs. And I have that priced at $15. However, the side flap is missing. And what else do I want to show you there? I think that was it. Okay. So I do have some mystery bags. They are $3.50 each. Without giving away the mystery, I put a writer's grab bag, meaning there's something to write on and something to write with, along with a couple other goodies. So I have a bunch of those. And I gotta put all my stuff back. But over here, I have a set of 8 of the glittered snowflake ornaments. You can see there's the string, new old stock, but they are made in China. And it's the whole bag for $5. And then I have Starfish Santa 2. This Santa with the bell in it for $2. There's no identification on him though. These are Eddie Walker Santa ornaments for $2. And this one only has like the Eddie on the back. However, this one, which is $2 as well, has a tag attached. Eddie Walker ornaments. They are the resin made to look like wood. And then I do have this Japan angel figurine, and it is $4. There is a rough spot of the ceramic on the back, which I can take out and show you if you wanted to look at it closer. But she has the glaze on as well. Ooh, the second round's going much faster than the first round. So we'll just keep on trucking. Let me check my... Oh, she is pretty though, yeah. And I have my tape measure here, but about 4 inches. And she's a solo. I don't have anything that matches her. Okay. You see your name? Okay. All right. I just checked my comments. Then I have blind date. Blind book. Blind date with a little golden book junk journal. That's a mouthful. And your hint is it's the eve before the big day. Now, if you go on my other channel, Catnpaws, I actually do a video of them journals, and I walk through them. So I know this is a hot idea right now with regular books, but I thought, well, I'll just make some junk journals and I'll make them out of little golden books because I've been wanting to try that, and that's what I did. So Frosty, unfortunately, had a little bit of an accident, so he did not make it into the mix. He's sitting in my bag, but it just comes with a ton of goodies, and it's a junk journal that's blank. And it does have a couple things in, but not much. But it's meant for like the user, and then it comes with just some stuff, like all kinds of stuff. There's the dangle the bookmark. Um, Monica's back. Oh, was my other channel name? It's just Catnpaws. Catnpaws. I actually got a thing saying, congratulations on your 10th year. And I'm like, 10 years? I was in my 40s when I started that channel. But it started out as a candle channel, and then it grew into a craft channel, and then it grew into whatever I wanted it to be. And now I'm kind of getting back into the crafty side of things. Although I still have a lot of candles, and again, there's just some tickets and stuff, and they're 40. They're priced at 40. So I wanted to show you that you can either use it as a bookmark, like hang it down where you're working at and hang it over, or just as a dangle. Or if you just wanted the charms and stuff, you could pop off all the charms and use them for something else. So I'm actually going to do a video on my other channel, Catnpaws, of how I'm making those. I had a lot of fun making those. They're easy, like to sit down and, turn on the TV and just veg. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just like to do that. So these are new. They are $1.50 a pack. Oh, thank you. Kathy, right? And I try to remember names, but oh yeah, yep. Thanks, Kathy. So these are just little Santas. We have glittered version and we have red flocked version. Again, these are very new. They're just great for crafting. And aw, Monica, you're too sweet. Which Monica got the one where the elves work at. I had to think which one was that? Tried to give myself good clues and you forget anyways. Garland is, I think they're both dated 2004. 18 feet of the gold bead for $2. The Santa packs are $1.50 a pack. But you know what? Let me back up. Beep. Let me look at something here real quick. $1.50. Or I'll do the same thing. Yeah. I'll do $1.50 a pack, or I'll do the 4 for $5 if you want to do that. Like I did the bottle caps, the milk caps. So, can you get one of each? You sure can, Kathy, I remember. Yeah, well, I have a couple coming up right in a sec. So let me pull those. I don't want to rip them though. There. Did I rip that? No. Okay. Even the packaging is really cute, but they're new, But it doesn't stop me from using them. There's my fireplace. I'll give you a close-up version. And I think they open on the back so you can pull one out and then close it back up. But I just like the Christmas decorations too. Can I get the angel too? You sure can. I'm going to set that down. The angel as in this angel. For $4. Do I have the right one? Oh, yeah. Okay, let me show you the spot on the back. I just want you to see all the condition issues. I'm going to put that back in there real quick so I can make some room. And then I'll flip the camera back to me. I like the little putting in the cello bags, though, because then everything doesn't fall apart, and when you're moving stuff. Put that in there. All right, flip ya. There. Ooh. You get sweaty. You don't think about it, but you really do. And this house is old. I have my window unit in. Yeah, you need to get back into crafting. I took such a long hiatus, and right there, see that right there? It's a rough spot of the ceramic. And let me put my glasses on. I think it's glazed over. But it is stamped Japan. So I just want to let me know if you still, no problem, okay. I have another angel over here too in case you change your mind. I'll show it to you real quick. My old craft room, oh, that was too close, hold on. My old craft room used to be in there, and I show like a video where we're moving, and my foot would constantly hit the hearth when I was stepping on behind my desk, and I would like stub it like that on the side. It's like, stop it, just stop doing that. I'm gonna put your stuff together. So here's the other one, Kathy. If you change your mind, you want to switch to this one, or that's fine. This one did go up $1 to $5. No chips or cracks. It has the stars. It is not stamped though. And there's the back. The only difference being, you know what, this one does not have a string coming out of its head. So, you know, I think it was meant to be a standalone, but this one has a string out of its head. And since I'm over here, I got a new sign for $5, new. And then I have the reindeer fuel for $2. I have a music box for $3, and a KSA, and it does work, but it is made in China. There's the box. $24.99. I just don't know. I just don't think I'd pay $24.99 for that thing, but to each their own. I have this Santa for $1. I put ornament. He's not an ornament. He's just one of those resin Santas. And then on the shelf I have the bells with their Japan sticker. Cork bottoms, made in Japan. That is not a chip. That is where the paint, where they just sloppy with the paint job. So how's the lighting in here? I don't have like a ring light. I did put my light in the corner in case it rained and I would have to break it out. I was going to try to make it work. But I just have the overhead light on it. That's why I keep pulling things out in front of the window. Oh, it's good. That's good. I'm on an iPhone, so I have the set of the 3 choir kids for $30, made in Japan. They are not the, who did I see? These are not Lefton. I think Lefton makes a set where they have the red bows. These are not. They are just Japan. I know, and I'm questioning now, did I confuse it when I was, a lot of stuff I looked up on eBay and I'm like, did not price eBay, of course not. That's not how I roll. But 30 sounds a lot for those, doesn't it? I mean, I would look, if I was standing right now in an antique store and I looked at those, I'd be like, oh, they're cute, but $30. I have to run along. I'm sending an email right now, Gretchen. Oh, thank you so much, Margot. Have a wonderful day. Have a great weekend. Thanks for coming on my sale. You'll be seeing me again, I know, soon. And then I have salt and pepper shakers with some paint loss on Mrs. Claus. And they are 10. They are made in Korea. They have stickers. Mr. Claus has 2 stickers. He's special. And then I have the cookie plate for $3, and it's new. And And then over here. So these are the assemblages I made. They are $6. New material except for the to from tag, and the tinsel is not vintage, but it's like a decade old. It was older tinsel. But they just hold a photo or postcard or gift card or whatever. And flocked boot. I might move them down. Nutcracker. Oh, that goes cute with that sign. By the way, the sign is $3. Then we have this snowman head with the pink bottle brush tree. Mushrooms. Oh, I like that tag. It has a little birdie on it. That is a bird. And then we have another Santee. Yeah, makes great little gifts. That's what I was thinking. And that one has a green bottle brush. And then there's the other. So there's all four. Where I don't have to reach up for them. Ornament, beads. And then I do have a Ray Dunn perpetual calendar for $20. And you can see there's the things you turn. So there's your 12 months, and here's your days you flip. And it says Ray Dunn magenta on the bottom. Candy container with you can manipulate for $3. And then oh, Monica, you want the nutcracker? You got it. You got it. The nutcracker in the pink. Monica, where'd I put your stuff at? Of course, I will go back through here and make sure I catch everybody's comments. I have to use my computer. It pops up on my phone, but it scrolls by so quick, and then I'm my back turned to the computer that I just don't see it. Candle rings, $5 for the set. They just come in a card box, which is for cards, not for candle rings, but they fit in there pretty nice. And then there's what they look like. This is like small tree garland, so I have silver, I have gold. The gold is 7 and it is 12 feet. And there you can see how small it is. You know what? I should have tried to put the card underneath there so you could see it. So it's not very wide at all. And then 7 for the silver, and it is 12 feet. But this box is matte. Great display. You know, if I displayed it, I don't think I would ever, take it out of the box. But, the gold I probably would, the silver I probably wouldn't. Silliness, I know. And then we have the picks are included with the red ceramic pitcher for $11. Did I put a height on there? I did not, but that's what it looks like. Thank you, Kathy, for sending your information. All right. I showed the garlands, right? The garlands, we have the gold, which is 2, and it is 16 feet. Date is 2014, Joann's. And then we have the red, which is the bigger bead, and it is 9 foot, and it's Joann's as well. Sorry about that. Oh, I cannot edit that out. Oh, let me pick it up. Well, I'll be careful with that. It's unbreakable. as I watched on a Golden Girls episode one time, they said, my apologies to the Fry Corporation. So my apologies to the Garland people and the people that had to hear it. I did not mean to do that. I know, loud. All right, and my last little display. Let me flip you back around. Gosh, I hope that wasn't too loud. I hate that when you're making a video and you drop something and then you have to edit out and you're like in the middle of saying, and then you got to edit all that out. Okay, so all my research pointed to Viking glass strawberry. 4 inches. There is no sticker. It's priced at $20. It is glass. It's dimpled. It's beautiful. And it's, I don't know the weight though. Wasn't bad, and I have your pause. Oh, good. Okay. Whew. You know, it took a tumble right there, and you know, his house echoes. And then I do have in the package a strawberry honeycomb for $6, and by Amscan or Amscan, and it's made in Denmark. Completely assembled, one piece, 5 1/4 inches, and 13 centimeters. I do have 2 of the Homco. This usually comes in a set of 3, but I only have the 2. And it's $55.04 for 7. And this is a photo holder, Summer Santa, with his, oh, thank you, Kim, with his tube, his donut, and it comes with these 3 vintage tags. They are peel and stick tags, and $7. I had to have, like, it was like the only thing I really had that's like Christmas in July was the Summer Santa. Everything else is like, you know, more like winter. And then if anybody interested, I do have 3 strands of garland. You get all 3 strands for $5. It is this purple, gold, and lavender color. So there's two's on the tree, one's in the cup. And then the milk glass teacups are $5 for a set of 4. They have the grapes. What's your guys' opinion? Do you really think milk glass is making a comeback? Like they keep saying, but I mean, that was been said like 2 years ago, so I guess probably it came back and it already faded back out. Yeah. Just read my tag. Okay. Let me flip you around here real quick. I don't know. I like milk glass. You can do a lot with it. All right. Whew. So that is my sale. I'm going to read back through my comments again and make sure I didn't miss anybody that anybody wrote. Of course, this will be, you have to go under, I think, the live tab to rewatch it once I upload it. It takes a little while to upload. And in case you see something you're interested in, if it's sitting here, you know, just send me an email and I'll invoice you. I invoice via PayPal, just so you have that seller's protection. All right, so I think I did pretty good, actually. I mean, for jumping back into it, a little nervous, a lot nervous, a little hot, but it's not raining today, which is always good. It's been such a rainy season here, and it's almost August. I can't believe it's like July 25th already. Oh, by the way, the garland's 9.3 feet or 112 inches. But I guess what I'll do is go back through here and and then I'll check my emails and I'll start invoicing. So, what's everybody else doing today? Anything good? You going anywhere? The state, or not the state, the county fair is in town in Bedford, and it ends on, I think, Saturday, which is tomorrow. Now, I did not go. They wanted 15 for a ticket to get in, and you have to buy the ticket. You just can't walk around and like get a cinnamon roll and leave, or you can't walk down and see the animals. You have to get a wristband and pay the money. And I'm just not, not going to ride like the whatever, the flame, or I saw, because I saw a thing that goes around in a circle, and then they have a fun house and stuff like that. Chloe and Samantha went yesterday. She wanted to go see the demolition derby. Samantha did. Is there any other goodies I resell? Thank you, Gretchen. Oh, all right. Thanks, Monica. Have a great weekend. So, I don't think I'm going to do the fair. I'm just going to probably, let it leave town. So, and I'll probably see Chloe tomorrow. She usually comes over on the weekends and stays the night. But that's all I got for now. So I've been putting my videos out on Saturday, and I'm putting out Finley B. We went there to their July sale, and my favorite lady, the Ladybug and Company, she is leaving after this month. She got a booth at Luckett's down in Virginia. So who said they were from Virginia? Oh gosh, Karen, I think it was you that said you're from Virginia. But yeah, she got a booth there. So she said she's closer to home, and that stinks. That's what I really like to go for, is talk to her, and then just see what they have. I usually don't buy much because their stuff's really like retail. But I have that for Saturday, and then I don't even think I'm even going to go to Goodwill this week. I just don't feel like going. Time to push some merchandise out the door. Just get ready. Just keep going and get ready for the next one. I have more furniture I need to bring down. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I have more furniture. Actually, there's some in the garage. We picked it up, but it has dirt on it. I got to bring it in, vacuum it, and all that. It's just time consuming because I wash it and then I wash it again. And like that shelf there, I washed 3 times, and I vacuumed it, and then I still took a dust cloth to it because it just drove me nuts. So let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. I have to run. I want to try. Oh yeah, I have to. Okay, so I know I'm subscribed to you, Picasso Cat. And I'm curious because like you're seeing a lot of people do Whatnot right now, like it's becoming really a fad. I mean, I'm still on eBay, but I just haven't been very active with them because I get these questions about, is there anything this and this and this, and so you send them like 15 more pictures in a message, and you're like, come on now, I only have it priced at $7. And my camera takes pretty good pictures, but I'm thinking about trying Whatnot. Are you signed up for Whatnot? If you are, I'll just use your, you can send me the referral link, and so you can get credit for it. Does the fair still have those elephant ears? Well, I know they have the cinnamon rolls. Now, I did not go this year, but last year, yeah, they had they had the cinnamon rolls, and, but the elephant ears are just like the big piece of dough, right? That's fried with cinnamon on it, which I would think would be very easy to make. Like funnel cakes. Funnel cakes are easy to make. You just basically pancake mix and powdered sugar, and you get a funnel cake. I have a funnel cake maker that I bought it Tuesday morning. You're thinking, why'd you do that? I don't know, because I could. I haven't been to Whatnot in about a year. So, Kathy, when you email me, send me your whatnot thing, and I'll just use yours, so you get credit for the, because I don't want to sign up without giving somebody credit for it. I try to practice the other day. I don't have a clue what I'm doing. I'm gonna try so they practice out. I'll be watching. Oh no, I can't watch. I don't have whatnot. Not yet. I watch people on YouTube with their whatnot. But there's this one chick I've been watching on Facebook, and she's like, I've had great success. And I'm like, do you really have great success, or are you just saying that because you're getting views by saying that? Okay, thank you. But what I want to do too on this video, kind of like give a breakdown of my cost of goods and what I made, and just an idea. I mean, I did not sell a lot, but hey, it's enough to do a video on, and I'm always looking for content. So I thought about doing that. Thank you, Mark. A little nervous in the beginning, but I'm feeling a lot better now. Not feeling so jittery. And about a year. I've never done Poshmark, and I don't even have a Poshmark app. I've only ordered on Mercari once. I don't have like, I've never put anything on there. And okay, and I got Monica's comment. Okay, all right, you can email. So I will call it here. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll look for your emails. Thanks for coming to my cell. I have a friend who does great on whatnot. So really, it's true. She sells mostly Barbies and Barbie clothes and makes a killing. So Bedford has a fall foliage festival the first 2 weekends in October, and there's a lady who sells doll clothes, and she makes them herself. And let me tell you, those little girls flock. They're like for American Girl dolls, but they're not labeled American Girls. They just fit the dolls. And those little girls flock to her booth every year. She's always busy. So maybe, I mean, I'm not a sewer though, but I guess if you like to sew clothes, that would be a good one. The dolls. I mean, whatever appeals to kids, right? Now, that one lady I watch, she does a lot of clothes, but I don't do clothes at all. So I would never say never, but I'd rather chew my toenails off before I try to sell clothes. Makes a lot of clothes too. Yeah. I would do like hard goods. But I always understood you have to have a following, which I have a little bit of a following. And just give it a try. You know, someone said consistency, so I'm thinking I could even take stuff home and sit there if it's at night and do it. But all right, I'm going to call it. I'll talk to you guys. Bye, Helen. Bye, Kathy, Kim, Bumble. I'll see Mark at home. Monica. I know I missed people. Karen. But, hey, everybody have a, Kim, everybody have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. How do I end this video? Oh my gosh, I don't know how to end it. Oh, I see. Okay. Bye.